Right? Make sure I'm doing this.
Yep, our mark is out.
Bottom is down there. Yeah. Got really nothing to go by though, do I?
Motor's gonna hit at the top.
Ow! Why do you have to be so logical? Pain in the ass, you.
Now that it's time we need to add windows to the shop attic, we need to start with a smaller hole because we need to be able to remove the OSB from the wall because it's attached from the outside.
Okay, I got it.
We then remove the existing studs and place them back in place on their sides to make up the frame of the window. Because these are attic trusses, none of these studs are load-bearing, so we don't need to put a header in above the window.
There's the mark.
Yeah, that's not level. Well, that's good. Yeah, that's good. The hole is 61, a little more than 61.
It's okay. Bigger is better than smaller, and that's 61 and the 16 also, which is fine.
Inside, 33 and a half. And up as high as I can reach is 33 and a half. Yep. Okay,
Okay.
we have a hole.
Once we have the frame built to what we needed for each window, we cut out the excess OSB. Then we added some scrap lumber to the outside of the window so when we slid it in there, it wouldn't fall to its depth.
Can we put the screen in from the...
From the
Do we want to
inside?
put the screen, do it now?
Oh yeah. That's a good question.
I think we might want to do it now.
We might.
It's not, yeah, it's not going to hinder for, yeah.
No.
Just go grab the screen. Bottom in. Oh, hang on, my finger's right over there.
Okay. To fit in the hole. Okay, you're gonna have to hold that block at the same time. Opens and closes.
Guess we shouldn't have put the screen in.
Why?
We gotta take those damn things off.
No, why?
The,
Oh, those,
board.
the boards that we put up. Dummies! Well, at least the things are on the inside.
Well, yeah, we did that, but it won't come out because the board's in.
Do you like your new window?
What's going on up there? Cutter, what are you doing? Huh? Oh. The new window's installed.
So I sat down last night to start editing some video for this video, and I have no description of what we were doing when we did the when we did the door steel. So I just wanted to go over it quick a little bit with what we did. Because our door, the trim on this side actually is bumped out 1 inch. I'll show you up close. So it's bumped out 1 inch here. We needed to put a back support underneath this. So we ripped a couple 2x4s down and nailed that to this first, and then put the trim on, and that wraps her all the way around to the back. And then we just nailed it in at the back here. And I'm gonna trim this out later at some point, just some narrow trim on there. Maybe I won't, I don't know. Yeah, we just did that all around the entire door. And cut our trim, and then we just cut our steel to length. We drilled all the screw holes for the screws. Yeah. And we got it all done in a day, which was great because, I mean, it's pretty simple stuff. It looks good. So with that being said, I'll just go ahead and show you how we did the rest of the door.
Start at the bottom.
So we go on the front first.
Yeah. Sure you're on. Piece of wood when you need it.
Are we up?
Like a less than a 16 row.
You want me to try tapping it up from down here?
No, we can tap it.
Well, maybe. Oh. Funny how much better it looks just by putting a frame around everything. Looks much cleaner, nicer.
Cleaner, nicer.
Cleaner, nicer.
Top. One person should do this. Here, I'll take it. You got the screws.
I have nothing. Why are there long ones in here? Oh, I bet they do.
Right here.
Yep, it is.
You don't really need to see us put the last 2 or 3 pieces of steel up, so I'll just end it right here.
Hey, what are you doing?
Oh, always got to move trailers and stuff around, and I use the chains, I guess they call it the safety chains on the trailers, hook them on the bucket. But I got a new enclosed trailer and I already put 2 dents in it. I'm not happy about it, so I bought one of these. It's just a bumper receiver, and then I can put my receiver in here. So I drilled the hole in. There's already holes in here because this bucket had a cutting blade on, which I took off, and then I just drilled one more hole in here, a couple of nuts. Nuts, we can get them on.
That's the way it works.
Grab this thing. Slide it in there. And there. Now I can see to pick them up, and I won't put any more dents and wreck jacks and all that kind of stuff. So
Yep.
and I don't think I have to. I just lightly tighten it. I don't think I need to wrench it down because it's
Well, it
solid
says
there.
it's on for 5 minutes or whatever, and then comes
Yeah,
off again.
I don't want to get tools. I just want to unthread it when I'm done with it and
Yeah, that's probably all
put
you
it
need.
away. Yeah. So,
Looks good.
yeah. Works good.
Pretty sweet.
A little heavy for that trailer, but the other ones, like my enclosed trailer and the boat trailer and the equipment trailer, it's a lot lighter. That works good.
And super fast.
Yeah, just go up. I can do it by myself. I don't have to get off. Stick the ball in there and away you go.
Works good for that too.
Yes, it does. Just doing a little trailer maintenance, checking tire pressures, and since we're on the generator, we when it's running, we try to use, got to run the compressor. So generator was running because I was cleaning up some bolts, and while the generator's running, we do other things. Make use of it. Hard part is finding the PSI. Oh, this one's not bad. 65. It's right there in front of me. I was just going to say that this is just a Canadian Tire thing. I mean, it works, but it certainly doesn't put air in quick, that's for sure.
Maybe someday we'll upgrade.
Well, it's, I've had a Snap-on one when I was in the shop, and it's okay too. It's not, none of them are fantastic. I never bring it up to full PSI.
Why is that?
Because that's the maximum, so. I usually stay at least 5 pounds below the max on trailers and stuff. Like these are probably I don't know, 6-ply or 8-plies, and they're 65. The dump trailer, I put 12-ply on them, so they're 95 psi, and I only bring them up to 70. So it doesn't seem to matter, and My compressor only goes to 90 psi, so I couldn't get them to 95.
Hi, Cutter. What are you doing? Silly, what's your ball? What's your ball? So here we are, back in my garden again. It's been a few weeks since I posted anything about it. We went away for a week. My daughter got married. It was a beautiful, beautiful day. And we couldn't be happier. So, before I tear up again, just give you a quick review of what happened to my garden while I was gone. So the tomatoes got gigantic. Look at the size of that. That's a huge tomato. I pulled a few off already when I first got back yesterday. There's a couple more coming. A few more down there. Just beautiful. I find it really helps if you trim back all the suckers once you get to the size you want. And it helps the plant concentrate on making better fruit than making more plant. Basil is doing really well. I've harvested a bunch of basil already. Peppers, still have just this one here that's almost ready to go. Got another little tiny guy coming right here, but that's not going to amount to anything. And that looks like, well, there's another tiny one there. And the zucchini. I got, yeah, you leave zucchini for a week, they get a little crazy. But anybody that grows zucchini knows that. There's 3 massive ones right there. My beans, I think they're finished. Got a few on there. Maybe I can get some for supper another night or 2, but not much in there anymore. I'll pull those shortly. Onions, tiny, little tiny onions. Black-eyed Susans look fantastic. Daisies are, I don't know, maybe they'll flower next year. And marigolds, I think they're just starting to flower now. Like they've been just growing, doing a lot of nothing. Peas, got a bunch of peas. They've overgrown their, they're all hanging all over the place. It's amazing what a week will do. Cucumbers, got some giant cucumbers in here too, but a lot of small ones that are coming still. They're getting a little unruly in their growth out here too. Red cabbage. I'll just leave those in as long as I can. They can stay until it freezes pretty much. And the squash, oh my goodness, the squash have gone insane. I have several spaghetti squash, which is good because I love them. There's a nice one down in there. Butternut squash did almost nothing. I think we've got 2, but they're tiny. And this is the eggcorn squash, which is pretty much taken over this whole side of the garden. And there's that odd fella in there. It's a cross-pollination of something. But there are a few in here, a few actual. There's one there. There's one right there. That's almost doubled in size since I left. And our potatoes, they're dying off. We're probably gonna dig them up tonight, and we're gonna have some new potatoes. Chives, crazy. And the carrots. Look at them. They're just like, wow. We'll pull one out here, see if we can see what they're looking like. Oh yeah, that's a beauty. Look at that. That makes me pretty happy. I'm gonna take that one in the house and eat it for a snack. We're out here at the potato patch. And we're just gonna dig some up. Maybe we have potatoes, maybe we don't. Like I said before, these are just store-bought potatoes that you can buy at the grocery store, not seed potatoes. So maybe we have something, maybe we don't. Let's have a look. Oh, we got some little ones. Look at that. Perfect little potatoes. Ooh.
The good roots.
Yeah, they got lots of good roots. They're tiny potatoes. Perfect. They'd be pretty tasty little critters, won't they?
You wouldn't want to have to live off those plants.
No.
Best to get seed potatoes.
Oh yeah, for sure. Seed potatoes.
Yeah, those would be pretty tasty.
Oh my goodness, these things are going to be delicious. I think that one's only got one. There they are. Supper. Just rinse them off with the hose. Cute little potatoes. A couple of little guys in there. That one's no good.